Spices are an integral part of throwing down. That's why I always keep a pantry stocked with spices. This is gonna be another episode where I get to share with you some of my new favorite spices or like ingredients that I'm using. If you haven't checked out my first one yet, check it out right over here. So let's get straight into it. So first things first, we're gonna start off with some salts that I got from Baraka Salts. They're actually a salt company, or rather a company that imports things from Israel. And they have a huge variety of salts that you can play with. I decided to go with paprika, chili salt. It's sea salt. I ditched the table salt a while back and I moved on to sea salt. The main reason being it's much more healthier. And the best part about it is it actually brings out the flavor in food as opposed to table salt. You'll just taste the salt. Like if you use sea salt on butternut or on plantains, it brings out the sweetness even more. You could check out some chocolates which you'll see on the shelves that have sea salt. When you eat them, you don't taste the salt. You actually taste the sweetness even much more. So this Baraka salt, I've been using it on chicken especially, or any of my meats. I've noticed it sips into meats way better. This one you can crack it onto anything from like eggs to plantain. You can also use it for, of course, your steaks, your chickens, but I've really been liking the both of these salts. Especially this one on like chicken is really popping. Another salt that I've really been in love with lately is this natural coarse sea salt. Now, one thing that I find interesting is that it's been harvested from the Himalayan mountains, and this one is actually like the best salt to use. It's quite affordable. Bought it from Nakumatt for about 180 shillings. It's still a lot. This is my first batch. I've noticed it's also great for garnishing, for pictures and stuff like that, but I'm loving it on chicken, especially or even on steaks. If you want a really crispy outside of a steak, go with this. My other new favorite spice that I'm really loving, shout out to Sophie. This is why you should throw down with friends. She introduced me to Brian Grill. She actually introduced me to this brand of spice line. It's from South Africa. This is amazing on lamb chops. I fell in love with it on chicken. I fell in love with it on shrimp. They do say you should go for the more meat section, the red meat, but I've been testing it out. It's currently one of my favorites. So I have been doing life completely wrong, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. I don't know why I stumbled onto Binti's recently. Main reason I say this is because their honey is absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving the fact that there's 3 options. If you just want plain honey, or one with orange, or one with cinnamon. I've noticed the one with orange adds so much flavors to my salad dressing, to my chicken. I mean, you could check out an image of that on my Instagram. It looked so good. It tasted just as good as well. They are locally made, so why not grab you some Binti's honey? I really, really love this honey. My other favorite thing that I have been stocking in my pantry in plenty is some olive oil. Yes, now, olive oils are a game changer, especially when they're infused. You know, we're used to the ones that are infused with garlic. Well, this one is infused with lemon. I have used it in a cabbage recipe. Check it out right here. And it just tastes phenomenal, even on eggs. Like, you can absolutely taste it. One thing that I would say you want to use these for is definitely a salad dressing. I've used this as well with an episode with Nancy. Again, you can check it out over here. I'm showing you guys stuff that I've been using that you can of course fall in love with as well. So this range of brand Olitalia has so many infused flavors of olive oils that you guys need to check out. Just buy 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you like and check it out, give it a try, and let me know. One other spice that I've really been loving is this Grill Mates Chipotle and Roasted Garlic. I've been loving it on chicken, on steaks, and thanks to my grill pan, it adds this like, you know, grill marks, and this flavor is just amazing. When I first got this brand, I wasn't really like into it. I didn't like the smell. I didn't know what to play with it, but the longer I've had it in my pantry is the longer I've really been loving it. I've used it in a coffee rub. This is fantastic. You can actually get you some at Carrefour. For those of you who are abroad, yes, in a marker, you can get yourself some in the stores, I'm pretty sure. For those who don't have this, maybe try and see if you can explore with some Chipotle, but this, definitely on my list. This is one of my favorites. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know I like to share with you guys a lot. I ended up sharing. I got some lemon thyme. Now, I prefer fresh thyme over anything that's like grounded, but you just need it in your pantry because, I mean, sometimes thyme is not in season and you just want that, you know, thyme flavor in your food. I've tried this on eggs. I've tried this in stews. I made a fish stew with it. It's quite phenomenal. The lemon infused into it is fantastic, and it's actually at such a great price. So I'm gonna be using more of this. So those are some of my favorite things that I've restocked into my pantry. I don't know what are some of your favorites. I'd like to hear from you. And of course, you can tell me if you've tried any of the products and what you're loving, what you're hating. I'm usually eager to learn from you too. So go ahead and of course, comment below and let me know what you're loving, hating, whatever. Without sounding redundant, I'm about to love and leave you, but before I do want to remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Do comment, like, and of course, share. Peace, love, don't ever forget that chicken grease, throw it on love.